Alright, just got done watching Zombies 4. This is now the 5th time recording this because the 3rd time I didn't realize my mic wasn't on, so that was fun, Crashout. But I'm going to try to remember everything. Every time I watch these movies I want to punch myself in the face. Not a big fan of these. These movies feel like they made a soundtrack and they had to make a movie with it. I'm not a hater against musicals. I will say the only one that I actually like is Wicked. I haven't seen the Broadway show. Hate me if you want. I've seen the first movie, plan on seeing the second one when it drops. But I thought all the music in that, it was like a general progression of like the story. I thought the songs were good. Like, it was entertaining, at least. It wasn't bad. With all these movies, you have a general theme of racism and everybody living in harmony at the end. The first Zombies, can you guess it? About zombies. To where zombies, humankind, normal stuff that you normally see. They have a little wristband to where they become cordial, which honestly the series does kind of like a lackluster thing with it, to where like they change, but I guess they only start feeling the effects of the zombifiedness of their state after like 30 minutes or so. After 30 minutes or something, and they just get superpowers and strength. I guess it's plausible. You ever play Dying Light? You see the zombies. They're pretty aggressive at night. But it's just like these movies. It's like if you've ever played Assassin's Creed. The first few games are about assassins and Templars, and then it loses a plot over time. All right, that's what I feel with these movies. The first movie is about zombies. Second movie is about werewolves. Third movie about aliens. Fourth movie is about daywalkers and vampires. I can't comprehend why they decided to go with one name, because it has nothing to do with zombies in this movie. It just baffles me, whoever wrote this, that they didn't think of adding any depth at all. Like, you have to sit there like a little 5-year-old and get told everything. Like, tell me. Like, literally, you have a dude in there who's like powering up at the end. This is in the midst of like war about to break out, right? Pretty serious stuff. And this dude has the audacity, right? He has the audacity like, you'll never guess what I am. I'm a phoenix. Caw. What are you doing? You want to tell me what you're doing in the middle of a war, in the midst of it about to happen, and you doing that crap? Who decided to write that in? What are you doing, man? I can't with this movie. Every time I think about something like this, I get so angry, because who decides to write crap like this? Who said, hey, let's write this down, let's direct it, let's post it, let's put it out there as slop. Slop for kids to watch. I feel sorry for all the children who has to put up with this. At least back, 20 years ago when I was a little kid, we had good stuff to watch. Like, I wasn't that big of a fan of Disney Channel, but at least like, Hannah Montana was good. They had Austin and Ally. They had different shows on Disney Channel. Even Nickelodeon. I grew up with SpongeBob. They had, I'm running out of breath because this is some bull crap. Like Nickelodeon, I don't even know. I mainly watch SpongeBob. They had some other shows. Cartoon Network is what I mainly grew up watching. I watched freaking, was it My Home for Imaginary Friends, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ben 10, what is it? I'm trying to think. Codename Kids Next Door. They had a plethora of stuff. And this is what we're getting fed now. I know this is a kids movie. I understand that. But just don't make slop for kids. Like, seriously, you got a bunch of brain dead people nowadays because they got crap to watch like this. And I know you don't. I don't understand. I don't understand. Going back to the movie, it's just like, it's the same theme repeated 4 times of, you start with segregation, then you end in harmony. You start with segregation, then you end in harmony. And all the werewolves have to go, rah, 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 and their jewel lights up. And I find it so lacking and disturbing with how low effort they do. And again, I don't. Again, this is a movie. This is a series of movies where it's just, we made a soundtrack. Can you guys make a movie out of it? And the same thing with Descendants. Freaking Descendants blows so bad. Oh my. I'll probably make a video on Descendants because that has what is in that. These two series have inspired me to make YouTube videos for just how bad the movies are. You should be ashamed of yourself if someone like me wants to get creative and make a video like this trashing on it. That's how you know it's bad. Please do yourself a favor and never watch it, okay? This is not reverse psychology. I'm not telling you to go to watch it. I'm just telling you, if you watch it, be prepared for the most cliche stuff I've ever seen before. Like, they are so uninspired that they take ideas from everything. They're trying to grasp at everything, and they got nothing. They got nothing. They have a Romeo and Juliet twist in here. Not even a twist, a plot where it's like, oh, we have our little kids in here, and they're getting together and all that, and it's just the Romeo and Juliet trope, and then it's just going to the movie. You have this orchard, right? That's like the blood fruit. It sustains everybody, I guess. I don't know. And, excuse me, and they have walls, magical walls. You can't hop over them. There are walls around the orchard, right? You have to have these symbols to open the doors. On the walls, you see a sun, you see a moon. Vampires in the dark, daywalkers in the sunlight. And let me just phrase this, right? Vampires are in the sunlight, right? What do you think would happen to the vampires? Like, it's on some Twilight level stuff. It's on some bull crap, right? Their skin doesn't even glitter. At least with Twilight, oh, I feel so good, my skin's glittering. And here it's nothing. They don't do anything. They just like, oh, it's a nice little warm hug. That's not the mythos of vampires. You wanna know what vampires are? They're blood-sucking demons that will kill you. I don't understand. Oh my God. I'm having an epiphany. I don't understand who decided to write this crap. Then you have the Daywalkers that are like some kung fu monks. And what happens when they see a character, right? They think it's a vampire, right? They think it's a vampire. How do you not know? How has your mentors not told you what your enemy looks like, right? You're gonna be fighting a battle. You wanna tell me that, obviously, like, I guess they look different. But, like, at least prepare your students. What are you doing? You want them to fight, like, I don't know. It hurts my brain every single time. Okay, going back. The Daywalkers are walking on the beach. They're preparing to go out. And you want to know what the front lady does? This is the front runner-up, Miss President of the Daywalkers. Next runner-up. Can you guess what she does? Can you guess? Can you? She does some somersault backflips going towards the enemy. He's not even the enemy, but just imagine, right? You're gonna start doing some cartwheels, some cardio runarounds to freaking throw off. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you mean? What are you like, dude? You don't do no cartwheels unless you're Catwoman going to Batman. What do you mean? Going back to the wall, which I think I completely got off on a tangent. The wall has moon sunlight, right? If you look at a wall, a mural even, that has two coinciding themes, I'm sure you can put two to two together, right? That, hey, you know what? Maybe those two things go together. And again, it ends in harmony. It ends in harmony because of the fact that's just how the movies are written. And I think I find it hilarious. I literally laughed at this because this is the level that we're at. You have one of your characters dying. You have the zombie character. He's dying, right? You want to know what his girlfriend does to him? She just starts singing a little song to him in the midst of him dying. He's like, I'm dying. And she starts singing in front of his face. What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna sing in front of my face when I'm dying? Like, at that point, I'm gonna exhaust all my energy as I'm dying to punch you in the face. Why are you trying to siren me to death? Why are you trying to sing to me to death? What are you doing? What are you doing? The mentors of this world blow so bad. They suck. They don't explain anything to their children other than you should hate these people. And again, it's just racism. It's just the baseline of racism. Hate these people because they're different than us. And it's the same central theme for these 4 movies. And it's just, guess what ends? It ends in harmony, because it's Disney, because I want to write a movie about a soundtrack that doesn't have any depth. Oh my God. And I still can't get over the character that literally in the cusp of them going to war, you'll never guess what I am. I'm a phoenix. Caw-caw! Who does that? Who writes that in the script and thinks that's literally that's like the most peak of humor? Who writes that crap? Who does it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find them and write them a review, say you should never write again because that was terrible. Oh my God. Guys, don't watch zombies. Go do something better with your time. The reason I'm so upset physically, the reason I'm so verbally expressive about this is because someone decided, let's write this, let's publish it, let's get some people to act in it, just for it to be crap. They have as much depth as a puddle. I mean, seriously, like, their expressiveness is tragic. It should be studied for all of humankind to never be written again. I can't. Yeah. Thanks for watching. That's all I got to say. Zombies 4, what can you really say? It's just, man. Probably make a video on Descendants, because that is a tumor in my side at this point. Y'all have a good night, wherever you're watching this. If you liked it, subscribe. I'll see ya.